The areas I would say are about 50% car areas and 50% bike areas. So I was on the bike about half the time on my mission. The car areas, it's usually because your area is more spread out, so you have to drive for a lot further to get to every appointment. Some of the inner city, like the missionaries that would serve right in the heart of the cities, would just be walking, because the public transportation back there is so great that you can ride a train or a bus anywhere you need to go. There were times that we would ride clear from one side of our mission to the other with just buses and trains. It took quite a while, but it was still very effective. So there's always usually a bus that you can ride if you need to get somewhere. And as bicycle missionaries, you get a lot of riding in just because your area is usually pretty large, and there's a lot of hills in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania, so that's pretty fun. A couple of times we had some issues with our bikes. One time in my first area we locked up our bikes, and then we went out and we were tracting and teaching for a couple of hours, and we came back to our bikes and our front wheels were gone. And so we had the quick release locks on our front wheels, and they'd just taken those right off, and because the rims were pretty valuable, I guess. And so we walked home that night. We got it figured out pretty well. And then another time when I was in Camden, we'd locked up our bikes in kind of a rougher neighborhood, and we came back and we were told that someone had tried to steal our bikes. So we looked at the locks, and there were some cut marks where they'd tried to cut through our chains that we used. They couldn't have cut through the U-lock. U-locks are pretty sturdy and pretty tough to cut through, but they had tried cutting through the cable locks to get our tires, but that didn't work either.